Good morning, everybody. This is Brett. And I was lying in bed this morning and I was thinking to myself of all the beneficial things, air quality wise, that the coronavirus is going to do for this world. And I'm telling you, anybody that's been thinking that, man, we really need to cut the carbon emissions, like that little girl from where's she from? The little girl that's been gotten really famous in the internet. Tell me what her name is, somebody. Um, she's just going. Finally, all of us environmental people that care about the air quality are finally are able to say, man, the world is going to care about our air. And you guys know that I'm all about air, food, and water quality for good health. And a lot of people just wouldn't listen. Like Donald Trump, he wanted to go back to coal. He wanted to allow the coal companies to continue to just spew shit out into the air. And guess what? The people that are most susceptible to dying of the coronavirus are anyone that's been breathing crap into their lungs. Okay, and they're going to learn. They're learning now, all night long. The hospitals last night and the night before and the night before, all of those people have been looking at all of those people in beds going, gasping for breath. They may have been young, they may have been old, whatever. People with asthma, people that just breathed a lot of up here, in the mountains. They breathe a lot of smoke from their wood burning stoves. And I tell them, I tell them when I go to the dance, or I tell them when I go to the co-op, and they've got that wood burning stove that's leaking smoke into the room. I tell them that's not good, and I'm not staying here. I'm not going to your dance. And they don't like me for that. But guess what? Now they're starting to think again because they're scared. They're scared, and they're wondering if they're going to be next. And I am so blissful. I am so happy because I kept saying to myself, man, how can the whole world come together on something? Well, guess what? The whole freaking world is going to come together on air quality. And some of the winners will be, like, I have a Blue air cleaner. It was expensive when I bought it years ago. It's a really good quality one, and the filters are about $75 to change. But if you're somebody that makes air filters, you're going to be a winner. If you're somebody that works on creating energy, or let's see, anything to do with the medical industry right now, and those air cleaning things, those defibrillator, I know nothing about that. But those companies that are making, air filters for your face, those companies are all big winners right now. And let's see, who else? I don't know. But I'm telling you that this world is going to really come together in regards to air quality. And when they start thinking about the air quality, they're also going to come together in regards to other things, a lot of other things, because you never know. There could be a new virus that attacks the stomach. Okay? So the next one is one that attacks the whole digestive system, and anyone that drinks any bad water that has a lot of bacteria in it, or something to that degree. I have faith, my friends. I have real faith that this world is going to start to change in a lot of ways. and really care about their health. Some of the other winners will be anyone into health, like me. No, it's not China. It's not necessarily China. You should be very, very happy. Most people should be really grateful for most of the things that they have in their house that say made in China on them. Okay, so right now I'm looking at you through a little camera called a Logitech that was probably made in China. I don't know. But if I had to guess, if I had to place my money on the table, I would say probably yes. I would say that the Toshiba computer that I'm using right now to talk to you through, it probably was made in China. I would say that 80% of the things in this house, at least 50%, okay, that I own were made by good people in China. I know that the little tags, if you buy a Millet Hole pillow from me right now, I can guarantee you that the tags were made in Hong Kong, and I can tell you the woman's name, Joyce. It's probably not her real name, but who knows, it might be. But people all over the world, there are good people all over the world. And this includes people that really haven't cared so much about the air. Even Donald Trump is essentially a good person. But they get misled. People get screwed up in their freaking heads. And they get their priorities out of whack. And when you're somebody that just cares about making money and commerce and capitalism, then you're against the environment because it slows your ability down to do those things. We all know this, but we're not going to put up with that imbalance anymore. That's an imbalance. To care too much about that and not enough about the more important thing of air quality is now going to change, my friends. It's not going to be that way anymore. And you're going to see, oh, a kid with asthma died this morning. A 22-year-old kid with asthma. My little brother, Brandon, has asthma, and he's always had asthma. He could be next. So, cheers. Cheers, my friends. That is a psyllium seed and psyllium husk shake. Every morning I drink one of these to absorb toxins into my digestive system. You should know Yashavi Singh that I generally oust people that are kind of like radical extremists on my channel. People that make like derogatory extremist comments on my channel, I oust them. Okay, so I would not do that anymore. So I want to thank you so much for joining me, and I hope that you are well.